Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hopkinton High School. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers girls varsity field hockey, as today they will take on the Holliston Panthers. It is senior day here at Hopkinton High School today, as they're getting set up to introduce the 4 seniors on this year's roster. It is a relatively young team, but they'll certainly miss having next year Avery Hutchinson, Josie Ziegler, Emma Torgerson, and Faye Desmond will be the 4 seniors that are honored here today. Holliston just arriving. As you know, there's been all kinds of bus issues throughout the year. There's been all kinds of bus issues throughout the year, so Holliston just arriving now, but they are here, and that's what is important. Hopkinton Hillers Field Hockey Senior Day. And they'll celebrate their 4 seniors. We apologize, we're having a little audio trouble before, but it's Avery Hutchinson, Josie Ziegler, Emma Torgerson, and Faye Desmond will be recognized here today. I'm bringing the team out right now, and we'll get the festivities going underway very soon. The Hillers, they have gotten some good experience against good opponents this year. Of course, they don't have the win-loss record they'd like to have, with 15 losses and 2 ties on the season, but they've gotten good experience. It's 0-12-1 is the Hillers record, and today they're taking on 10-1-2 Holliston. Holliston has actually clinched a playoff spot, and with the new MIAA rankings, they're ranked the 4th seed in the Division II bracket. You can find those rankings on the MIAA website. They're also available on tvlsports.net. You can see the rankings of the top teams in the TVL, but 4th ranked Holliston at 10-1-2, taking on Hopkinton at 0-12-1 here today. And this will be more good experience for this young group of Hillers that I think are just going to get better and better as the season goes on. And right now the 4 seniors walking out. They'll meet their parents and family members. And it's a beautiful sunny day here today. Temperatures are in the 70s, so great weather out there today for Hillers field hockey. Tom Nappy happy to be with you on the call. Denise Antaki on camera. And here comes Rich Cormier with the flowers that the athletes will give to their loved ones who have supported them throughout their athletic careers. We had a great game for you last night. Hillers boys soccer took down Norwood 5-0, and we'll have more Hillers field hockey this week as they take on Bellingham in a makeup game tomorrow. And the ceremony's underway. Let's try to listen in a little bit. Josie Ziegler is the first senior. She's a back and a captain of this team. Here comes her parents to meet her on the field. She's had a good Hillers career with this team. Been a lot of fun to watch. One of the key players on this team for the last couple of years. Now, coming out, we have Avery Hutchinson. Avery Hutchinson back. And she has contributed to this Hillers program heavily as well. Good group of seniors this year. Emma Torgerson now one of the captains. Midfielder for the Hillers. She's been great this year and throughout her career. And last but certainly not least, we have Faye Desmond, number 23, a midfielder and a back. She's had a great career as well. Right now they're recognizing the seniors on Holliston. And Holliston just getting warmed up, and we are moments away from starting this match between the Hillers and the Holliston Panthers. And that's going to do it for the Senior Day festivities. We'll let you enjoy the scenery while the teams get warmed up, and we'll have the game start coming up very soon on HCAM. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the start of this TVL Large matchup between the Hillers and Holliston, and we are underway as Reese Durante sends it back. Hillers working left to right across your screen. Tom Nappy on the call, Denny Suntaki on camera on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. As getting the scoop there for Holliston was Abby Glynn. Waduthantry trying to work her way up against Glynn. The Hillers having a bit of a down season, but they are 0-12-1, getting some good experience. Holliston 10-1-2 overall. And the Hillers celebrated their 4 seniors prior to tonight's matchup. Bit of a late start due to some bus issues. There's been ongoing bus issues throughout the state as Hastings sends it down for Holliston. Panthers trying to approach. Getting in there defensively is Souza. Able to scoop it out along the far side. That's Farrell for Holliston. And that got passed by the captain, Jordan Kuha-Rich. Hillers taking it up into Holliston territory. This is going to be a good test for the Hillers. A very good Holliston team, ranked number 4 in the division. They've qualified for the playoffs. Let's see if this Hillers team can hang with them a bit today. Glynn sends it down, looking for Bridget Glynn. Faye Desmond gets in there. The 4 seniors they celebrated: Avery Hutchinson, Josie Ziegler, Faye Desmond, and Emma Torgerson. I'd expect to see them in the game a whole lot today on Senior Day. Waduthantry with it. Gets a nice slice in the Holliston territory, taken by Locke. Now Holliston has it. Back and forth we go in the midfield area. It'll be Hiller's ball. Free hit Souza. Trying to sneak it up the far side to Locke. And we'll have a side in Holliston. Rich Cormier at the helm today for the Hillers. With it is Kuha-Rich. Hillers ball. About 3 minutes into action here of this field hockey contest. The Hillers field hockey team will be in action once again tomorrow in a makeup game against Bellingham. We'll have that game for you at 3:45. And then on Friday, a couple of doozies. Boys varsity soccer takes on Holliston in a crucial TVL Large matchup. It could possibly determine who will win the TVL Large. And then at 7 p.m., Hillers football battles Westwood. Panthers approaching. Trying to get in there is Glynn. Sends it over. It's going to go Holliston's way. Sent out in front. And a couple of saves in the process. But it looks like Holliston was able to get a score out of it. There was just a whole herd of traffic in front of the net. I want to say it was Bridget Glynn or Abby Glynn who knocked it in. But in any case, it is a 1-0 lead for the Panthers. Score comes with 11:16 left in the first quarter. Working it up the near side. Side in Holliston. Lily Sawyers will take the side in. Able to pop it over to Peyton Hastings. Now it's taken by Waduthantry. Farrell with it. Stephanie Farrell trying to work her way up. Sends it over. Out in front, Glenn. And that was in the shooter's circle, so it'll be a penalty corner for Holliston. Faye Desmond got in there, and there was some contact. Sawyer sends it out. There's a shot. Well defended by the keeper, Caroline Kane. Hiller's trying to clear the zone as Abby Glenn try to force it in. Holliston ball. Penalty corner, Holliston. Abby Glenn sends it in. They'll get another one. Off the side of the net. There's a shot, defended by Kane, still out in front. Scooped out by Torgerson. And now here comes Perloff. Camille Perloff, she is going to be a player to watch for the Hillers. Has some good skill. Just a sophomore. Working up the near side now was Waldman. Side in Holliston. It'll go Hiller's way. One on the near side. Dejanalt. Perloff trying to take it away. And it's going to go Holliston's way. I think an illegal lift there. Working her way up is Glenn. Bridget Glenn might have a break. Over to her sister, Wadutantri gets there. Wadutantri matched up with Peyton Hastings. Souza. Looking for Perloff there. Taken by Abby Glenn. Hillers getting a little bit physical in this game. They're playing some tight defense, which is good to see. There's a shot, and it's wide from Hastings. On the free hit is Halloran. It's taken away. Drive in by Glenn. Well defended by Kane. Swiped away for the moment. Glenn pushes it back in the danger zone. Out in front. And it's defended out. Wadutantri has it. Holliston charging once again. Good defense by the Hillers so far. Holliston really putting the pressure on as that shot is sent wide from Bridget Glynn. Hillers working up the far side. Trying to take it away is Emily Waldman. She's matched up with Maddie Hauser. Here goes Holliston. And defended well by Kane. And taking it out now is Desmond. It's going to go Hillers' way. Stolen away. Ooh, and Glenn tripped up. It's Hillers' ball. Good send up by Torgerson. Try to scoop it out as Perlov. Hastings keeps it away. Over to Sawyers. Now racing up, Bridget Glynn. Good hustle by Hutchinson. And out of play it goes. Hillers' ball. Torgerson over to the side, out of play. With it is Kurich. Sends it over to the far side. Sent up towards Wadadantri. Trying to get there is Hastings. And the Hillers have it. Sent over by Souza. Perlov racing up the field. Getting in front of her was Sawyers. Sent up by Balster. And push against Holliston. Hillers will have the free hit. Holliston ball. Pass up by Hutchinson. Panthers quickly working into Hillers territory. Glynn sends it up. And here's a break. Swiped out, kicked out by Kane. That was a good effort as Chipman was quickly closing in. Hillers working up the far side. Hauser. Trying to take it up is Tomaselli. 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And there's a scoop. Trying to dig it out was Zoe Adams. Souza. Hillers ball. Final seconds of this first quarter. It's been a pretty good back and forth quarter. Hillers have defended well, and I like the fact that they're being aggressive getting to the ball. Perlov sends it over, and that'll do it for the first quarter. After one quarter play, it's Holliston 1, Hopkinton nothing. You are tuned in to Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. And we are ready for the second quarter. 1-0 Holliston lead as we enter this second quarter of play. The only score of the game came at 11:16 left in the first. It was Bridget Glynn who was able to knock it in. Hillers playing this very good Holliston team well so far. Maya Ghosh will start things off. Sends it back, and now taking it up, Souza, along on the near side, out of play. Side in Hillers, or make that side in Holliston. Sawyer sends it down. Trying to work it up, Zoe Adams. Adams with it. Holliston ball. Sawyer sends it up. Shot back to midfield from Torgerson for Hauser. Pass up by Hastings. Souza got in the way. Hastings with the free hit. Hillers will have a free hit. Legal lift there on that pass. And another illegal hit. We'll take it from midfield. Good send up by Hastings. Glenn trying to rush in. There's a shot. Good save by Kane, who's been very busy in this game. Souza. Looking for Perlov, and it's out. Side in Holliston. Sawyer sends it over to Hastings. Now up towards the shooter circle. And well defended. Pressure still on. There's a shot, and it's in. Left corner for Peyton Hastings. Peyton Hastings sweeps the puck right into the net. And that is the term I was reading for the field hockey ball. And it comes at 12:57 left to go in the second quarter. Good shot by Hastings. It was pretty good save by Strachey, who got into the net as Kane was distracted. But Holliston able to capitalize, just a great amount of pressure. And now Abby Glenn trying to take it down. There's a long shot. It'll go wide from Hastings. It'll be Hiller's ball. Pass up by Glenn. Bridget over to Abby. Backhander, and it's swiped out. Just able to get the stick in there was Torgerson. Perlov trying to get to it. Swing and a miss there by Perlov. Sawyer sends it up. Glenn out in front. And it's defended out. Souza working up the far side. Backhander intercepted. Sent up in the danger zone. And swiped in. Or was it? No, that will not. Yes, it was. That is indeed a goal. I believe that was Abby Glenn who was credited with the score. That makes it 3-0 at 11:14 left to go in the second. Perlov. She has some good speed. Sawyers takes it away. Wettathantry. Over now to Adams. Zoe. Getting out in front of it, Hutchinson. And now Tomaselli trying to take it up. Sends it up to Chipman. Chipman to her right to Curry. Ellie Curry with it. And it's poked out by Torgerson. Good defensive maneuver there. Pressure back on into the shooter's circle. And sent out by Hutchinson. Taken away now by Sawyers. kicked away by Kane. And penalty corner for Holliston. Just under 10 minutes left to go in half number one. 3-0 Holliston lead. Sent out. And wide by Glenn. And it will be Hiller's ball. Over to Perloff. Taken away by Tomaselli. It's going to go Holliston's way. Sent up by Sawyers. Trying to charge in Chipman. Pass over by Hastings. Out in front. And trying to charge in Tomaselli. Penalty corner for Holliston. As Tomaselli and Halloran met up. Sawyers will send it out. Kicked away by Kane. Hiller's trying to work it up. Perlov. That gets by the defender, charging in Ghosh. It's going to be Hiller's ball. Free hit here for Hutchinson. Sends it over to Strachey. Out in front. And it's sent wide. It's going to go Hiller's way. Well, Hiller's been looking to get some pressure on. 21 yards out goes Hutchinson. Perlov gets in there. Perlov working her way in. It's taken away. Able to cut her off was number 19, Jordan Kuarich. Working her way up now, Chipman. Up to Curry. Back to Chipman now. Trying to get in there is Torgerson. Holliston ball. Curry with it. Racing it in was Glenn. Good pass over to the shooter's circle, and it's sent wide by Hastings. It's going to go Holliston's way. Just under 6 minutes left to go in half number two. Hastings trying to work her way through. Into the box. Well defended by Kane, still out in front. Loose ball. And that was put in. I believe it was Ellie Curry who got the last touch on it. Or no, it was not put in. It's going to be a penalty corner. So penalty corner is the signal. Score remains 3-0. Out in front, shot wide by Tomaselli. It'll be Holliston ball. And now it'll go Hillers' way. Field hockey standings, you got Westwood at 12-0-2, Ashland at 5-5-4, Medfield at 5-6-2, Norwood at 5-6-2, Holliston 10-1-2, Hopkinton 0-12-1, TVL Small, Bellingham 2-4-0, Dover Sherborne 6-4-0, Medway 2-8-2, and Dedham 9-4-2. A lot of playoff contenders in the TVL, including this Holliston team. Here goes sent over by Kuharich. Pass up by Hastings. Glenn charging in. And able to get in front of it was Halloran. Free hit for Holliston. It's going to be a penalty corner for Holliston here. It'll be Lily Sawyers sending it out. And swiped off the side of the net. That seems to be a technique of Holliston. Swipe it off the side of the net. And it comes flying out. Then they try to get a quick shot on it. There's Kuharich on the attempted shot there. Working her way up the near side. Balster. Free hit Hutchinson. That'll go Holliston's way. Souza gets in there. Sends it over. Looking for Tarrante. Panthers now working it up. Kuharich gets under it, sends it up towards Glenn. Now over to Bridget Glenn. Bridget charging in. And she's cut off. Well defended by Torgerson. Wadutantri trying to come away with it. Sent down. Kane able to kick it away. Trying to charge in is Maya Kirsten. Souza. Sends it over to Balster. Approaching a minute left to go in half number one. Up towards Bearer. Sent back over to Glenn. Swiped up, Perloff. Perloff takes a swipe. Holliston ball. Under 30 seconds left to go in quarter number two. Holliston going to try for one last pressure here. On the far side in Tarrante. Sent up by Hauser. And that'll do it for quarter number 2 after 2 quarters of play. It's Holliston 3, Hopkinton nothing. A 5-minute halftime break, and we'll be back for the third quarter on HCAM. And welcome back to Hopkinton High School as we are ready for the second half between the Hillers and Holliston. It's a 3-0 Holliston lead as we enter half number 2. Tom Nappy happy to be with you on the call for Hillers Senior Day field hockey as they take on Holliston. Denise Antaki on camera. It's been a good competitive game in this TVL large battle, and this is great experience for this young Hillers team. Playing a team as talented as Holliston, it's really going to help the Hillers up their skill level. Hillers are working right to left across your screen for this half. Putting it in play will be Camille Perlov. As the sun starts to glare out, we'll do our best to keep up with what's going on. The sun doesn't help. Bridget Glynn with it. Sends it over. Pass over by Hastings. Now approaching Farrell. Into the box. Sent away by Torgerson for the moment. Hastings trying to send it right back. It's going to go Holliston's way. We'll take it 25 yards out. Sent up. And it's going to be a penalty corner for the Panthers. Lily Sawyers will send it out. This fall season has just flown by. Already in the last couple weeks of the regular season. And we certainly look forward to bringing you as much Hillers playoff action as we can. Boys and girls soccer have both qualified for a playoff spot. And, of course, girls volleyball has. They're one of the top teams in the state with their undefeated 16-0 record. So we'll certainly have those 3 teams for you during the postseason, but a few more games left to go in the regular season. We've got a loaded week next week as well. Hastings sends it up. Curry is trying to center it. Hillers ball. Hutchinson gets a good slice on the puck. Kurich trying to work it back up. Souza gets in there. 3 minutes into action here in quarter number 3. Holliston possession. Sent up over to Hastings. Good send away there. Along the far side. It's going to be a side in for the Hillers. We'd like to welcome in all the people from Holliston watching today, and of course all the Hillers fans. And speaking of Holliston and Hopkinton, an absolutely huge boys varsity soccer match this Friday. We'll have it live at 3:45 as the Hillers take on the Holliston Panthers. That matchup is going to be a very entertaining game between two great teams. Side in for the Hillers. Hiller's getting it into the box. Sent out for the moment. Souza. Looking for Wadatantri in the shooter circle. Hiller's boys soccer 11-3-1. Holliston 12-0-1. So Holliston has clinched the TVL large, but the Hillers could certainly make a statement with a win on Friday. And I'm sure that is a great game to have towards the end of the season, because that'll get you playoff ready, a game like that. Side in for the Hillers. Hopkinton starting to build up a little pressure here. Faye Desmond on the side end. It's taken by Curry. Trying to work it up, Perlov. Holliston ball. Pass up there by Canal. Jenna Canal. Now working it up, Farrell. Perlov gets in there. Glynn sends it up. Looking for Tomaselli. Tomaselli gets it into the box, and that it's put in. There's Tomaselli on the initial send-up, and I believe Bridget Glynn got a piece of it, and that will indeed be a score for Holliston. I believe it's going to be Bridget Glynn with the goal and Kayla Tomaselli with the assist. Makes it 4-0 with 8:47 left to go. In this third quarter. Tarrante sends it over, and it's stolen away by Bridget Glynn. Up now to Tomaselli. Sends it up. Into the shooter circle. Into the box. And another score here. And I want to say that was Tomaselli and Glynn once again. I believe Glynn got the last hit on it, and now it's 5-0. And we have the running clock here. Perlov trying to send it up the far side. Working our way up, Hauser. And that's put out of play. It's going to go Hiller's way. Souza sends it over. Trying to work her way upfield, Bridget Glynn. Getting to it is Halloran. Good box out by Balster. Here comes Tomaselli. Don't forget tonight, Hillers varsity volleyball on HCAM. We'll have the JV game, which should be starting up in just a few minutes. And the varsity game at 6:15, and it's the Dig Pink game tonight. The Hillers girls volleyball team will be raising money to help fight breast cancer. They'll have some great auction items and raffle going on. It's all tonight at the Hopkinton High School Athletics Center if you're looking for something to do. And they'll be taking on Lincoln Sudbury tonight. All right, correction. They will be taking on Holliston tonight. Looking at the wrong week on my calendar. It's Hillers Holliston volleyball tonight. That was put in, but it was waved off. It's Hillers ball. So you got girls volleyball tonight with JV starting it up at 5. Hillers field hockey against Bellingham tomorrow. Hillers Holliston boys soccer on Friday, and Hillers football versus Westwood Friday night. Loaded sports schedule for the rest of the week. Sent up by Hauser. Getting in there, Kurich. Halloran trying to dig it out. Holliston ball. Under 5 minutes left to go in quarter number 3. Taken away by Interente. Sends it up. Finds Perlov. Here goes Holliston. With it is Winchbach. Sends it over into the circle, kicked out by Kane, still in the danger zone. Another shot there, that's kicked out. Back to the circle it goes. Trying to turn around, Kane. Trying to kick it out. Glynn was in there. It's going to be a penalty corner for Holliston. Well, some good goalkeeping. And actually, that's not Caroline Kane in there. That is now Madison Hadley who came in for this half. So my apologies. It's Hadley mining the net for this second half. You had Kane in the first, Hadley in the second half. Sent out. Kicked away by Hadley. Another good kick out by Hadley. It'll be Holliston ball. Sent out off of a Hiller. Just gets by Haynes. Trying to work her way up the near side. Halloran. Matched up with Rachel Haynes. Free hit for Halloran. Puts it out. Kurich. Into the box. And a good swipe away. It was Hutchinson who was able to swipe it away. Now she's matched up with Winchbach. And there's a shot, and it is just wide from Peyton Hastings. Under 2 minutes left to go in this third quarter. 5-0 Holliston lead. An unlisted 18 into the game for Holliston. Up the far side goes Perloff. Out in front. What a thought treat. Possession Hillers. What a thought tree with it. Matched up with 18. An attempted swipe there by Hauser to get it in. And the Hillers going to have a penalty corner. I believe this is the first penalty corner of the game for the Hillers. Well, they got to get going, though. Under 30 seconds left. Souza sends it out. Perlov. What a thought treat. Backhander. And well defended. Trying to get it out of the box is Winchbot. And that'll do it for the third quarter play. After 3 quarters, it's Holliston 5, Hillers nothing. Fourth quarter coming up next on HCAM. And welcome back. We are ready for the fourth quarter. 5-0 Holliston lead. As we enter quarter number 4, Tom Nappy on the call, Denise Antaki on camera. Sent over to Maya Christine. Now trying to work it up is Dejenault. Here goes Holliston. Glenn. A little bit of an errant pass there, but Dagnall gets back in there to try to get it. Over towards the shooter's circle. Well defended by Wadathatri. Ghost trying to turn it around. Ooh, got a little bit of a lift on that one. Off of Bridget Dagnault. Kirstein will take it. Hiller's puck. Souza. Well, the Hillers are going toe-to-toe with a good Holliston team here, and they've defended well. They certainly haven't had the offensive breaks they would like, but it's good to see them at least staying into this game with this very good Holliston team. Along the far side, Glenn. Back and forth we go. As Locke tries to send it up. Holliston ball. Over to Kirstein. Up to Bridget Dagnault. Holliston ball. Sent over to Hastings. Into the box. Shot, and that's in. Abby Glenn with the score. Good feed by Peyton Hastings. And that makes it a 6-0 Holliston lead. Score comes at 12:21 left in the fourth. We have a running clock throughout the remainder of this game. The 6-0 Holliston lead. Racing in, Locke. Out in front. Shot. Deflected. It was Interente on the shot. Deflected away by the keeper. This is what Taylor's been waiting for. Some good pressure. That's a push against Holliston. Clear push there. Well, it's going to be Holliston takes it back. Faye Desmond gets in there. Bonatantri got up against Kirstein. Taking it is Hastings. Into the box, and it's wide. You know, looking at the youth on this Hillers roster with all the sophomores and juniors, you have to think they'll take a step up next year. And then they got some good players at the JV level. It'd be a lot like the boys soccer team, I think. Couple down years, but then you end up being like the boys soccer team is this year, one of the best teams in the TVL. Hastings trying to work her way up. This has traditionally been a good field hockey program here at Hopkinton. And that tradition continues. A lot of great talent coming up through the ranks. And they are hoping to get back into to be a playoff contender in the next couple of years. Hastings sends it up. It's going to be a penalty corner for Holliston. Under 10 minutes left to play. Sawyer sends it out. going to go Hiller's way. Souza. Morrow works it up the field. Over to Kylie Locke. Locke trying to race in. Good swipe. Into the box. Shot deflected and out. It'll be Hiller's ball. Souza sends it up. Up the far side now. Metadontry matched up with Curry. Desmond matched up with Burrow. And now pass up to Tarrante. Tarrante able to send it over to LePage. LePage and Tarrante trying to get in there. Here goes Holliston. Trying to take it up was Chipman. Hiller's ball. Halfway through this fourth quarter, 7.5 minutes and counting left to go. Stephanie Farrell with it for Holliston. Souza sends it back. Farrell up to Chipman. Racing in. And penalty corner, Holliston. Don't forget, every Wednesday at 2 p.m. on HCAM, you can catch HCAM Sports Talk. Keep you updated on all the local happenings with high school, college, and professional sports. It's HCAM Sports Talk. Wednesdays at 2 p.m. This week we talked with new Hiller's boys hockey coach Scott Hayes. And a nice job by Faye Desmond getting it out of the danger zone. You can catch this week's show on our YouTube page, youtube.com/HCAMTV. Hiller's ball. Also, a brand new episode of the Hopkinton Hangout Hour airs every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Trying to work her way in is Kirstein. The Hopkinton Hangout Hour. We catch up with local town officials and members of our community every Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the Hopkinton Hangout Hour. Haynes sends it over. And Kirstein trying to work her way up. Kirstein over to Haynes. Desmond trying to take it away. It'll go Hiller's way. Taken by Tomaselli. Kicked away by Hadley. On the far side. Farrell with it. And now racing up is Kirstein. Back down towards midfield. Holliston ball. Nah, they're just there. Kurich. Souza. 4 minutes left to go. Souza sends it up. Hiller's looking for a break here as Halloran races in. Perlov takes a slice at it. And it's going to go Holliston's way. Baratantri gets in there. Pops it up. And taken by the Panthers. Stealing that away was Kirstein. Now along the far side. Under 3 minutes left to go. Looking for a break is Chipman, Kyra Chipman. Hillers do have good speed, good hustle around the field. Hauser. Looking to work it back up. Leading pass, looking for Winbach. Winchbach sends it out. Shot, deflected. And we're going to have a penalty corner, Holliston. We've reached 2 minutes left to go in this game. Adelaide Bearer will send it out. Racing in. A little slice there by Kirstein. Another penalty corner for Holliston. We'll do it from the other side this time. Adelaide sends it out over to Kurich. Back to Bear. And chopped out of play. It'll be a Holliston ball. They'll take it from 21 yards out. Under a minute left. Oof, off the leg of Wadatantri from Kirstein. Hiller's possession. Well, Holliston's going to come away with the win here. Hiller's going to fall to 0-13-1 on the season. Holliston is going to be 11-1-2. Time just about to expire. Into the box. Can they get one more? And out of play it goes, and that will do it. The Holliston Panthers take down the Hopkinton Hillers by a final score of 6-0. A good effort by the Hillers, competing with a very good Holliston team. Hopkinton now 0-12-1 on the season. Holliston 10-1-2. For Denise Santaki on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Field Hockey on HCAM. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.